Alright, hello everybody. Yeah, you're looking at a pretty big handful of stuff. This is a new super big set from the LEGO City Summer 2020 wave. Actually, Fall 2020. This came out on September 1st. It is the main square. This is the big one. This is a big main square set. The last time we got something like this, I don't even remember. It was like so long ago, but there we go. We have a brand new one, and my goodness, this thing was $230. Is it worth it? Let's find out. Alright everybody, here is the box. It's a very big box, and unfortunately it's a little bit crushed because when I ordered this, I got a bunch of other sets too, and everything just piled onto this set because, of course, this is the biggest set. So it was sat at the bottom of the box, of like the shipping box, and it just kind of got crushed. You can see there's a little bit of crooks and crannies in the box. Well, it's all right. No, at least everything inside the box was okay. And this is a $230 set, so this is a really big box. I'm gonna say that right now. This is set 60271 with 1,517 pieces, as you can see right there. Now the concept of this set is a family set, so right there it says right there, built together. And the point of this is that you build this set collectively as a family, and it's broken down. Every person in the family builds a small section, then you put it all together and create this whole play set. That's pretty good. Got all the minifigures up here, and if you look at the top, got a little more of these minifigures just acting around. This guy's shooing seagull away. That's hilarious. Here's the back of the box. Look at that. All those play features being shown. That is done very well in my opinion. Gotta say, pretty nice. And showing you everything including the set. That's very nice. Now, that is the box. Again, pretty big, heavy box for a $230 set. And let's take a look at that set right now. Alright. First and foremost, like I said, this set has many different parts to it. Yes, you can see the other stuff on the side. There's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, this is basically a compilation set. It has a bunch of different builds. You put them all together to make this whole set. Of course, we're going to start off with the biggest one here, being the main town hall or bank. Actually, there's two functions to it. But yeah, first impressions, this really reminded me of Lockwood Estate from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Any of you clicking that in your head? I don't know, but it's definitely giving me those vibes, and yeah. So I'm going to move the camera in closer now. Yes, you can still see the stuff on the side. I'll try my best to not get it in frame. There you go. You can still kind of see the tree, but there's so much stuff here that I barely have any space on this table. So yeah, might as well start with the top here. So this is like the main second level balcony. Yes, there's a seagull here, which is a soft rubber plastic seagull. Very nice. It's the first time I actually have a seagull Lego piece. So this is very nice. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. Seagull. Very, very epic. Put that back on. These windows, they're okay. Could use a little bit of improvements, but they're okay. You can, if you want, you can mimic the window washerman who's included in this set, and you can take the ladder that he has on this cart, stack it up here, just like that, and then he can climb up and clean some windows if he wants. And that's the good thing about this set, is that everything complements one another. You can combine different builds together and they'll still create the whole playability function. So that's pretty nice. What else? Well, first and foremost, the entrance. Look at the top here. You got this really nice logo here with like two Wolverine claws and that little Oscar's looking like trophy statue right there. That looks pretty decent. As the front of the building, I guess that's the bank symbol. So the doorway, it's two green doors. Open that up. Inside, whoa, what is that? Is that a key? I believe this is much more than just a bang. That's why I'm calling this a bang slash town hall. Not quite sure what it is. That's why. The side segments, the roofs are done pretty well. Gotta say. Here you go. Here are the roofs. They're okay. Could use a little more chimneys, but I think that's fine. Okay, and then at the very top, right up here, as you can see, we've got a little kitty. First and foremost, it's just a cat, nothing too special. And then we've got the clock tower. Very nice build up here though on the clock tower. I think that's done pretty well. You know, not a bad build whatsoever. Now, where all the real stuff happens, we gotta look at this from the back now. First and foremost, the back of the clock tower. You can open this up. Yes, there's a door right here. The whole purpose of it, not quite sure, but I think you fit a minifigure inside or something and pretend that's like the stairway back down to the rest of the building. Now we move on down here. Now you can see this is not very attached very well. So the whole back here is open. That's good. So slap this against a wall or something. But this is good for playability because you can, you know, stick back there and stick your fingers in and stick your finger and your minifigures are in and everything. I can't even speak. I'm sorry, guys. This is what I'm going to be assuming is the mayor's office, where the mayor sits. This is his desk with the letter. He has a croissant with a cup of coffee. There's like a bed back there. I'm going to assume he's like he has like his cat or something, a litter box, maybe? I don't know. There's another bucket down here for some reason, and there's a clock right on the side right here. That is not attached securely. There you go. So again, it's not in terms of details. There's not a lot of details happening, but it's the whole point of this. It's a Lego City set. It's a very kid-friendly, family-friendly theme. So it doesn't really focus too much on making the details nice. Now we're coming back down here. You can see there is a little key that is protected with lightsaber blades or laser pieces, and you can rotate this with a wheel back here. And depending on how you want to protect the key, you can unlock it or lock it. Just bar it up with the lasers, if you will. There you go. It's a three-way thing, so you can, if you want, make it go crazy. But yeah, it's a pretty neat play feature attached like there. There's a security camera right there. Very nice. And on this side we've got a cup, and then on this side we've got a trophy. Now, you can knock these windows down because you can mimic a bank robbery if you want. And so there's a motorcycle included set with a chain thing attached. You can pretend to yank open the window and then you steal the trophy, and then the robber would steal the trophy and run away. So these windows can be removed very easily for that sole purpose, is so you can mimic a whole robbery scenario. On this side we've got just a sticker here. It says, "A name you can trust, unlike Sinclair." I don't even know what that is. You guys know? I'm not quite sure. Nothing on this side. And finally at the bottom, he's got some basement windows, although there's really nothing inside. There's that you can't really go inside there. So there's that. So this is the museum slash bank slash town hall. I don't even know. But it is a pretty good build, being the biggest build of them all. It's okay. So that's it. This one, not particularly my favorite in this set, despite it being the biggest, but it doesn't fail. Doesn't fail. It's still pretty good. Alright, let's take a look at some of the other stuff included in this set. Alright, the second biggest thing in this set, right after the town hall, is this new train. Now, Lego has made a much bigger train set in the past called the passenger train. This is just a downgraded miniature version of it, which makes sense because this is one of those little tram train cars that for some cities have, not all cities have it, but it still uses the same piece, the molds. It's still the same as passenger train. So honestly, for this one though, for a small train like this, I like it. Sure, of course, it won't top passenger train, but it's still pretty decent. Now, I'm pretty sure you can put this actually on the Lego track pieces, but I think even on just normal terrain, the wheels work very well. You can move this back and forth pretty well. That's pretty good. And maneuverability, it maneuvers pretty well. You can slither around like a snake if you want. And And the whole middle part here is just all attached on ball sockets. Of course, it can't move up and down because there's 2 ball sockets here, which will lock it in place, forcing it to only move left and right. And that's good. That's exactly what we need. Although you're gonna have to use your imagination that all these gaps here are enclosed with something, because that's very dangerous for the minifigures riding inside. I guess, well, for the doors, it's just these standard doors. It's not really those sliding doors that most of these trains will have, which is a little disappointing. I feel like Lego kind of just got lazy with this one and just added normal doors. A little bit disappointed with that, but that's I guess it's fine. You know, this train is not supposed to be the best train. It's just another filler for the set, and of course, being the second biggest thing, kind of wish they had this set included a little bit of a build track, you know, for the train to run on instead of just purely the train. But that again, that's my only wish. But I feel like just with this, it's good enough. It is double-sided, and you can lift this cockpit up easily. Put the conductor inside. There is the control panel. The conductor is actually on this side right now. Here he is. We're gonna take him out later to show in the minifigures. There you go. Not bad at all. So, again, a very small train. Obviously not as good as the actual passenger train, but it still serves its purpose. And you know, for a busy Lego city, this will definitely be perfect for a streetcar train. So there's that. And yeah, so that's it for the train. Let's see what's next. Of course, it's not a train with a train station. Here's just a very small train stop build. Very simple, single platform. Nothing too fancy, not even tracks included, which is a little disappointing, but oh well. Got the steps. This is, I believe, the machine to pay for the tickets. You got some vending machines here that your minifigures can buy drinks while waiting for a train or something. And there's actually drinks inside, which is or I think those are canned food. I don't even know. But yeah, I guess that's interesting. Okay. No comment, but that's still a little cool addition to the build, you know. Got the sign here, transit. Then you got the scheduled, what do you call it? The arrival and departure times for the trains. And there's the map of the SkyTrain route. Yeah, very interesting route there. I believe this is probably like the terminal station where all the lines meet up or something. I don't know, this is a very small station build. It'd be much nicer if we had an actual full-on station, but then again, that will only increase the value of this set. So this is good enough. And that's it for this mini train station. Next up, probably my favorite build in this whole set. The City Diner mini cafe, mini restaurant build. This is, I really like this for some reason. This is built very nicely. The windows are a little bit dirty. Lego kind of, yeah, Lego could have, when they provide this set, it was not very that clear. It was a little bit smudgy, but oh well. It is what it is. And then there's the whole thing is built with a transparent blue window, even the doors. I guess that's okay. I guess this is like the drive-through window for people going through the drive-through. Got the open sign here. That's pretty nice. Got some promotional posters on the side. Also very nice. Probably my favorite thing though of this set is the sign. Pretty nice sign for the restaurant. And this burger build. The last time we had a burger build like this, it was in the Lego Creator set, the Creator Monster Burger Truck. This is a pretty close representation. I'm looking back now at the other burger build. And yeah, it's a pretty nice interpretation. You got the patty, you got the cheese, you got the pickles, you got the tomatoes. It's done really well. Of course, you can rotate this around, which is even a bonus. That is pretty nice. It's not attached the best, but oh well. Here is the back. This is how you're going to access the inside of the restaurant. Let's take out the worker for a second and just show you the cashier with the condiments. You got the ketchup and the mustard. Pretty sure this is not an oven. Counter. Got only one table here, so I guess this restaurant specializes in takeout. You're gonna have to use your imagination or use whatever parts you have and expand this even more. With a really big burger though on the table. That's a really big burger. And on the back here, we've got a frying pan on the stove top. This probably is the real oven. You got a coffee machine right there. Why is the coffee machine right next to the stove? Not quite sure, but yeah. So yeah, this is probably my favorite build of the entire set, just because this giant burger build is very satisfying for some reason, and I'm really a big fan of it. So that is the City Diner. Ow. That is the City Diner build. Next up, we got this. Would you call this a garden? I'm not quite sure if this is a garden, or maybe just a little square or something. It sure looks very nice though, I'll say that. The trees are a little bit disappointing. I kind of wish these trees had a little more leaves, because there's so very little leaves on these trees. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing I don't really like about this build, because, well, if you're trying to give a whole nature-y vibe, you definitely need more leaves in those trees, without a doubt. Just got 2 random seeds here. I guess that's okay. The lampposts done pretty nicely. They literally mimic the exact same lamppost build as they did with the assembly square from Creator Expert, which is pretty neat. I must say so myself. And then we got a little picnic table here with a pie. Got a waffle. Not quite sure what these are. Are these Lego sets or are these presents? There's someone's birthday party. I'm not quite sure. I really like this though. This, like, I'm gonna assume these are lights in the night, like just dangling across like this. That is very nice. That, especially with the blue, red, and yellow color pattern, it's done pretty well. And I'm looking at the assembly square right now. Yeah, it's a pretty close representation. Definitely could use a little bit of improvements, but it's alright. It's alright. Fences back here, and then this thing, you got basically this little fountain with a statue up here who is handcuffed. Interesting. He's got a machete here, or not machete, it's a cutlass. That's a cutlass. So again, this is basically another minifigure, but of course it doesn't have any prints or anything. But if you're making dummy statue minifigures, then exactly why these minifigures are good. It's part of the set, it's part of the build, yes, but if you just think about it for parts, this works as another minifigure. And this pillar he's standing on also built pretty nicely, so it's an okay build. But again, I really wish the trees had a little more leaves. Alright, next up we've got this little concert stage. I mean, it's a main square. It makes sense when you throw on a little concert, you know? This is pretty good. Now you can see the mic stand is not directly attached onto the bricks whatsoever. It's a piece of its own, so therefore it's gonna keep wobbling, it's gonna keep falling. You're gonna have to really put this thing down if you're gonna put the mic stand on. So might as well show you the mic stand right now. Here it is. There you go, not a bad. The mic itself, kind of thick. I feel like that's a little too thick. The mic should be a lot thinner, but yeah. There's that, and then the main concert stage. Got the lights up here, very nice. You got 2 huge speakers. Usually the speakers would be attached to the side, but this is a pretty basic small build, so I guess it's okay. This is the pop star that's going to be performing. We're going to take her out for a second. There you go. I feel like the stage is a little bit too plain, but then again, it's a concert stage. And the speakers are nice, but it would have been even nicer if the speakers were attached onto the sides or something, rather than just sitting right here and not giving the performers a lot of performing space on the stage. So there's that. Nothing from the back. There you go. That is, apart from that, nothing too much. Got the mic stand, and that is the concert stage. Oh, now we've got something special. We got 2 kind of semi-big, but also kind of small vehicles here. We've got a fire helicopter, rescue helicopter. These aren't new. We've seen so many helicopters made in the past, especially fire helicopters. So, but it's okay. The cockpit, very nice. You can lift it up and take out the fire woman inside, which I'm gonna take out right now because we need to look at her later. Her hat just completely fell off. Here we go. So the cockpit stuff, just a very simple lever, nothing too fancy. And not quite sure what this net is. I think, oh, maybe that's why the cat is up on the roof of the town hall. So this rescue helicopter has this net here. You can scoop up the cat and rescue it from the rooftop. Makes sense now. Propeller, kind of plain in my opinion. Kind of wish it was a little bit better. The tail here, very nice. This is a print. This is not a sticker, so no need to worry about sticking a sticker on this thing because this whole thing is a print. And yeah, this is just one big piece. I mean, it's meant for kids, so this build surely has a lot of big pieces. There is no helicopter landing pad in this set though, so just beware. Just put this on the ground. Just leave it the way it is. So that's that. It's just a plain old fire rescue helicopter. But this thing caught my attention. It's a limo. A Lego limo. And boy, it is a very long limo. I mean, limos are very long. What should I expect? Front, very nice. And I'm quite impressed with the way this turned out. You know, I've not really seen Lego limos being built, but this is pretty dope. To access the inside, of course, you can just remove the entire top here. A little bit of caution. There you go. Open that up. Now you can put your figures inside to chill. There's literally a TV here. This still can only fit one minifigure though, despite the purpose of the limo is that you can fit a whole party inside. But the space in here is only for, once again, for one passenger. And then move that up here. You got the limo driver. Again, we're gonna take him. Actually, is it her? It's a her. We're gonna take her out for the minifigures in a bit. She's stuck inside. There we go. Voila, here's the driver's seat. So yeah, it's a nice build and all, but the purpose of a limo is to fit many figures, and the passenger can only fit only one. So, kind of a disappointment, because that defeats the purpose of a limo. But still a pretty nice build. But yeah, everything could use a little bit of improvements, but it is not a bad limo at all. So, there's that. So from these two vehicles, obviously the helicopter won't be that interesting. Obviously, the limo is gonna top it by that notch. Alright, here are the 4 other smaller vehicles included in this set. First and foremost, just a plain old bike, nothing new. Seen this before many times. So there's that. But then we've got this motorcycle. I don't know what it is, but I'm really happy with this build. This motorcycle looks really nice, and of course the figure on here is a crook, is a bandit. I just removed the entire handle, whoops. Let's put that back on. There we go. There you go, and you can see, you're wondering why there's a big chain here with a harpoon at the end. Well, that's, earlier like I said, it's a hook onto the window. He pulls it down and then he can steal the jewel inside, or the key, or the trophy, or whatever you want the robber to steal. But very simple motorcycle. It's done pretty well. You know, it's a simple build, but it still has it's like, I don't know, the mold itself is pretty nice, but I don't know, obviously it could use a little more, but maybe little stickers or something. But for a plain old simple motorcycle, it's done pretty well. Now we'll look at the crook, the crook, robber, whatever, same thing. But look at that in a bit. And then of course, where there's bad guys, there's police officers. And in this case, of course this has a police officer. And this vehicle here is, I'm gonna assume that's an ATV. I think that's the name, because it's definitely not a Jeep. A Jeep is much bigger than this. But yeah, I'm just gonna call it a mini ATV. And it's a little bit disappointing because it's not as cool as this motorcycle, but it still serves its purpose. The point of this thing existing in this set is so it could chase the robber stealing the trophy away. So it makes sense. I can only assume this is the siren lights, and then you got this huge antenna here for long distance radio contact. You got the handcuffs at the back, and apart from that, this would look like a polybag set or something, or like a very cheap $6 set. But yeah, I don't know. Doesn't appease me too much, but still, it's another small vehicle. Now what we're left with now is probably I can't stop laughing about this. Something about this vehicle makes me laugh a lot. I'm really a big fan of it because look at this. It's those tricycles, big carts, and this is for like the dude. This is for the dude who's like His job here is to wash the window. Why does he have dynamite? Not quite sure. Yeah, I don't know. This thing really makes me laugh. And he got a big ladder on the side attached to it, which of course you can detach very easily. It's so funny. I don't know why. It's a very cheeky build. Lots of stuff attached to the back. There you go. I'm not gonna go over them all in full detail. Just you take a look at them at it for yourself. But there's also a popcorn right there, and yeah. So what more can I say? This is probably my favorite vehicle in this whole set. I don't know. Not a bad build at all. Definitely my favorite part. So that's a very nice, I'm gonna say, window washer cart. And then just on the side here, we've just got a couple small accessories. We got an umbrella, a single umbrella, a briefcase, and we've got a laptop. Black laptop this time. Alright, minifigures. But let's start off with this little bugger first, because he's got a skateboard. So I want to get him out of the way first. So nice kiddo minifigure. Again, these average citizen minifigures are probably, like I said, I appreciate them because they have no character, and that's what makes them good. Now, not quite sure what the propeller is on his hat, but it's still pretty nice. The face print is not new, we've seen it before. The skateboard, oh, that I dropped. Pretty nice, very small skateboard, which attaches the kit on here just right. There we go. Nothing too fancy, and not a bad figure. Oh my god, I keep dropping him. Not a bad figure whatsoever. This set has a lot of minifigures, so that's why I'm breaking the minifigures down into different sections. So this is I'm gonna assume the family, including this guy. But here are the other four. I can only assume this one is the mom. So the moms always look a little bit goofy, but the hairstyle is pretty good. Sweater's pretty nice. Unlike the necklace on her neck, that's pretty good. Look at that face. That is a pretty satisfied face. And this is like a very cheerful face. Maybe this mom is just a very happy person in general. Very cheerful person. Very nice. And then we got the girl child here. The daughter, if you will. There you go. Got the nice, I forgot what these are called. I'm gonna be attacked for not forgetting what this is. Not ponytail. Pigtail? Pigtail? I think so. I don't know. I don't know my hairstyles. I'm sorry, people. Does she have a second face? Yep, also a really satisfied face. Like mother, like daughter, am I right? Runs in the family. That's pretty nice. And then we've got the dad. Oh, this is one very happy family. I'll say that. They all got these cheerful faces. This very nice polo shirt. Ah, there we go. Not still smiley face. So this family, like I said, this family is a very cheerful and happy family. This one, I believe, is just a random teenager, and she's just one of those people just chilling in the park. Come on. There we go. I like that sweater print. That sweater print on the torso, it's done pretty well. No second face on her. That's all right, but yeah. He's probably from the four here. This girl is my favorite, because I don't know, the sweater print is really satisfying for some reason. Alright, so the next four, we've got the train conductor here. Very nice. Again, very cheerful expression, no second face. Looks like a normal train conductor to me. He drives the train including the set. So that's that. And then this is the limo driver. Very nice tuxedo. You got the sunglasses, looking very professional, ready to drive a very long and expensive car. No second face, but the sunglasses already works really well on this limo driver. And then this is like I believe this is the worker at the city diner. Yeah, she looks pretty good. It would be nice if he had like a dual molded arms, because it's just no, like, is that it? Is that really her shirt? no, doesn't cover her shoulders. That's, I don't know, it's a little bit weird to me. And we got another cheerful face. Wow, everyone in this set is very cheerful. That's nice. I mean, She is working at a place that delivers food, so that's pretty nice. Definitely not my favorite figure though, for sure. We'll get to that in a second. Now here is the fire lady, the fire woman who drives that rescue helicopter in the sets. This hard hat and hair piece comes as one whole mold. Very nice. Oh no, what happened to her? She got paint splashed on her face. That's unfortunate. She's got a coffee mug here with, yes, there's a print on it. Very nice. And her just signature fire worker print. So that's pretty nice. Let's just say the paint in her face, she probably ran into the paint of the window cleaner or something. That's very unfortunate. But definitely from these four, my favorite has to be the train conductor without a question. But yeah, all these figures here have their professions in the set, and that's done pretty well. All right, here are the next four figures. We've got all these figures have names. I just realized as I'm looking through the set. The fire girl here actually had a name. Her name is called Freya McCloud. Just to tell you out there. So that's the fire woman's name, Freya McCloud. And then these four figures here, they all have got names. So starting off on my right here, this is the window cleaner. His name is Haro Hubs. Haro Hubs, who has that really funny looking cart. And the window cleaner. Very nice belt, gotta say. The hair, boom. Oh yeah, that's a high concentrated face. That's very nice. Yeah, his tuxedo. I don't even know what that's called, but it's down, and that's a pretty nice print. Makes him look rusty. Makes it look like he's hard at work grinding. Now the crook here. Lego's done a lot of bad guys in the past, and they've all got that simple like crook hat. This one, they've definitely stepped it up a notch. I really like this one. This one's called Snake Rattler. This guy is probably one of my favorite, thief figures in the Lego City theme. And oh my goodness, with the fedora, he really looks like a cowboy, yes, but he still looks really cool. I really like this figure a lot. Probably my favorite figure in the set. Now the police officer that's meant to chase him for that robbery is Duke Detain. Duke Detain the officer. Now he has a dual molded arms. That's nice. Now he has proper covering. That is good. Unlike the other worker at the city diner. There you go. Looking very nice, like a real police officer. Oh, here's his face without the sunglasses. You got the sunglasses face, you got the non-sunglasses face. Pretty nice. And definitely they stepped it up a notch. Because like again, Lego's made a lot of police officers and thieves. They've definitely stepped it up a notch with these guys. Now we got this celebrity. This is the pop star, for the concert arena. She's got her guitar. Her name is Poppy Star. Wait a minute. Isn't Poppy Star the same one from the passenger plane? Yes, sir. This is the same celebrity figure you get from Passenger Plane. It's just she's got a different outfit here. Here's her singing. I believe this is her singing face. There you go. So, boom. She has... we can reenact the scenario where she's taking the passenger plane to the main square to perform. One can only assume that. Again, if you haven't seen a Passenger Plane video, go check that out. But I really like this guitar piece. It's attached on both of her hands. That is done very, very well. So from these four, obviously this guy, Snake Rattler, my favorite, without a question. All right, here's the last figure, and I saved the best for last because this is the mayor. What? Yeah, this is the mayor. His name is Mayor Fleck, and if you don't believe me, well, let me take off his costume. Boom, on his torso. Number one mayor. This guy is the mayor. No second face, by the way. Yeah, I don't know what's with the ridiculous corn costume, but that's hilarious. This is a pretty nice costume piece. You can apply this on a lot of other figures. And the mold, very nice. But why the mayor is dressed up like a corn? Not quite sure, but that's hilarious. This is my second favorite figure, right behind Snake. But this this is the mayor, and when I first saw the set, I really thought this guy was just a role-playing character. I did not expect this guy to be the actual mayor. So this is the mayor of Lego City. Well, the city has a pretty dope mayor, that's all I'm gonna say. So, as you've probably noticed by now, there is a lot of elements on this set. It's not like one big build. It's a spreadsheet of small builds all compiled together to create this set. My favorite part of the set will probably have to be the city diner restaurant, with the second favorite being the train. The train is pretty good, though I would say it's like a downgraded version of the passenger train. But yeah, no, it's in terms of like a family build, because this set is designed for a family to build, you know, like each and every, like the parents, the kids, like everyone gets like a small portion to build with the bag. That's why this whole thing comes together as a family set, and everyone can play the set together as a whole family. I like that concept, but can a single family afford $230 just to have fun with their kids with this set? That's the question. And yeah, $230 for something like this doesn't seem right. If this was a $150 set, that would make more sense, I believe. Yeah, $150 set, or maybe if you really want to go on the expensive side, make it $180. But $230 seems to be a really, like, it seems like a lot for the amount of stuff you get in the set. It's just there's not really a lot of big mold pieces in there either. So I don't really see the point of the price being this high. So points off for the price already. It's not good. It needs to be cheaper. And if the target audience of this set is families, surely you gotta bring the price down, or because I'm pretty sure a family collectively can barely afford a set like this. So gotta keep the price on it needs to go down. But I guess the amount of stuff you can get in here, you can combine, or you can take your other LEGO City sets, put them together with this one, and you can still have the same fun all together. So I guess this set deserves, I don't know, man, an 8 out of 10? Yeah, an 8 out of 10 sounds about right. There's some pretty good stuff, some not so good things I wasn't really a big fan of. For example, the ATV here, or the helicopter, that was okay. Train didn't fail to disappoint. The main town hall is okay. Could use a little bit of improvements, but it's fine. And apart from that, that's really it. That's all I gotta say for this set. Once again, it's a really, really big set. So a lot has been talked about for sure. And so that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. If you agree or disagree with everything I just said, and subscribe to the channel, because I will be continuing to make, hopefully in the future, continue to make more LEGO videos coming your way very, very soon. So hope you enjoyed. Take care. Have a good day. Goodbye.